Hey everybody, what is up? Sean Hatzel here, stubborn fat expert for people in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, coming at you from beautiful Naples, Florida. And inside today's video, if you're over 40 years old and you want to lose stubborn fat in only 12 minutes a day, stop by and pay close attention, because I'm going to talk about how you can increase growth hormone levels up to 17 times more than normal. And this is critically important if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, because after 35, growth hormone levels inside the body plummet quickly. This is known as somatopause, and it leads to a condition known as sarcopenia, and this is just a fancy word for muscle loss. Now, gaining or maintaining lean muscle as you age is critical to keep the metabolism elevated and to keep belly fat at bay and stubborn fat at bay. Most people think that lifting weights is the only way to gain muscle. Now, I was just looking at a study here that showed that it's not just the lifting portion of the movement that actually produces the results. Most people think you lift weights, you eat correct, you repair, you recover, the muscles grow, you rinse and repeat. Well, research actually shows that lifting weights doesn't produce results. It's lifting in the eccentric or lowering portion of the movement that can be even more powerful. I was just looking at this study, and the people who used eccentric movements or negative movements that were longer than 3 seconds when they lifted weights had a 17 times higher growth hormone levels after the workout. Now, for example, is you don't have to use weights, you can use your body weight. So example, a push-up, okay? So you do a push-up and you go to lower yourself on that push-up. Lower yourself down nice and slow to the count of 3 or 4, hold for 1 second, then explode upward. This is a great way to do an eccentric movement with just your body weight. Now, I wanna show you how you can use this method just 12 minutes a day, 5 days of the week, 60 minutes a week, to increase your growth hormone not only by 17 times, but also to elevate the metabolic rate for up to 38 to 48 hours after just one 12-minute session. Remember, when you do just like a normal cardio session, it only takes about 45 minutes to an hour before the metabolic rate's back to normal. But when you engage in my 12-minute metabolic zone training protocols, you increase metabolic rate for 38 to 48 hours afterwards, and you're done in 12 minutes instead of doing 30 to 45 minutes of steady state boring cardio, which has been shown to suppress the thyroid, release free radicals, increase cortisol, and make you more hungry, make you eat more. So you're much better off replacing steady state cardio or cardiovascular work with my 12-minute metabolic protocols. Now, this is all part of a system that I've created. It's called the Over 40 Absolution. It uses specific movement patterns, specific intensity levels, and specific rest periods that are designed for the current hormonal condition of anyone in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, and it helps them reactivate declining hormones to quickly lose more stubborn fat. Now, the reason that I created this system and it all came about wasn't because of me and my desires, it was because of my wonderful wife. When we met over 15 years ago, we got married a couple years later, and she was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, and this forced her into menopause at a very early age, and she gained a ton of her belly fat. Now, this quickly taught me a ton about hormones. No matter how hard we tried afterwards, she couldn't get results. And as a fitness professional, this was eating at me. We were cutting the carbs. We were stopped eating after 6. We were doing the circuit training. We were doing more cardio, doing all the traditional methods that normally worked on my clients that were a little bit younger, but realizing that her hormonal condition was different and that her age was different, I had to dig into the science and do some more research. So I went way back to 1998 when I placed first runner-up grand champion in the world's largest body transformation contest called Body for Life. In the last 4 to 6 weeks of that contest, I used a 12-minute protocol to get rid of my stubborn fat. You see, you can lose weight using a variety of different methods. It's pretty easy to lose the first 5, maybe even 10 pounds, but after that, the body fights back, the metabolism slows down, hormones are suppressed. And that's why I invented this system, so that you have a solution that you can use long-term that only requires 12 minutes a day. Now, somewhere around this video, you're gonna see a link to Click or Tap, where you're gonna go over to my website, and you're gonna read all about my wife's story, and you're gonna see her after pictures, and how we started implementing this 12-minute metabolic protocol to reactivate her declining hormones, and she lost over 22 pounds of menopausal belly fat in just 8 weeks. So, hopefully you got something out of this video. If you did, click the like button, share it with somebody that you know can benefit. Click the link around this video. Go check out my system called the Over 40 Absolution. We have a 90-day money-back guarantee on it. And for every person who grabs a copy, we will donate fresh, clean water to a needy child in a third world country for almost 90 days with our partnership with Living Water International. We're really big on giving back. And last year, we gave almost $60,000 to this amazing cause. And now, not only can you quickly lose more stubborn fat and reactivate declining hormones and increase your metabolic rate 38 to 48 hours from one 12-minute session, by doing that, not only will you improve every other area of your life because it'll leak over into every other area of your life, you can be a part of this amazing cause. So thanks for watching this. Give me some likes, give me some shares, tag somebody you know can benefit. Thanks for watching and keep going strong.